Welcome back to the channel, guys. Thanks so much for clicking on this video and joining me. We're going to be continuing our story, part 2 here, covering this mysterious YouTube channel where this guy has found this weird alien metal cylinder out in the desert, and he's taking it home and he's doing experiments with it. In the first part, it was quite interesting, the videos that we covered from his channel. Apparently, the object was vibrating. It was potentially putting out radiation, making him feel sick, giving him nightmares. So there was a lot of interesting updates in those first videos that we covered. So if you did miss out part 1, guys, make sure you do go and check out that video. I'll put the link down in the description. You don't want to miss it. So, where we got up to in part 1 was this video here, securing the object, where he finally had the object at home, and he was showing the engravings and the markings on the end of it. So, now that we finished with that video in part 1, we're going to move on to this video here. I have quickly skimmed through it just to see what content was in it. It's called In-Depth Look and Some Tests, and it's 9 minutes long. So instead of sitting through the entire 9-minute video, what we're going to do, we're going to skim through it, look at the highlights and the most interesting parts that you guys need to know in that video. And if we've got time, we might move on to some other videos as well. Depends how long this part runs for. So, without further ado, let's jump straight into this next video here. So again, it's called In-Depth Look and Some Tests. There's no description on this video at the moment, but let's check it out and let's see what it has to show us here. So, just to let you guys know, I will have to stop and talk every now and again just to avoid copyright here. But here we go, let's check this out.
Okay guys, good morning. We're going to measure it today.
So, for those of you who may have missed part 1, he basically found this object in the desert, drove home with it. It was making him feel uneasy, giving him nightmares, potentially putting out radiation, and he's took it home, put it in this creepy basement dungeon-looking room, and now he's basically doing tests on it, just to catch you guys up who may not have seen part 1 of our coverage.
Got a ruler right here. I couldn't find a tape measure, so we're gonna have to do it like this. So that's 12, it's 24, and that is about 7.5, so 24 plus 7.5 is 31.5.
So, the object is 31.5 centimeters long. Is there anything that we can gauge from that? Is there any kind of information or details that we can garner from that object being 31.5 centimeters long? And the way that he did that, by just holding, like free holding the ruler, it wasn't exactly the most scientific of tests, like the most accurate measurement. But it is what it is. I mean, if there's anything you can gauge from it being 31 centimeters, is there anything that kind of jogs your memory or makes you think about a certain object that it could be? You know, jump in the comment section and let us know, guys. Okay, so I'm just going to skip forward. Next up, he begins to weigh the object. So here we go.
So you can see I'm not messing with the scale. We're just going to do it. Set it on there and I'm going to tilt it up. It's not going to be 100% accurate because it's going to be wobbly a little bit, but so I'm going to be holding it.
I will say it's quite worrying if this thing is leaking radiation or giving off some sort of harmful frequency. The fact that he's holding it with just thin paper, you would think he would want some, you know, protective gloves or lead shielding or something here. But anyway.
Okay, I'm letting go pretty much. We got 15.8 pounds.
So, 31.5 centimeters long and 15.8 pounds. Again, not the heaviest thing in the world. It could be hollow. We honestly don't know at this point whether it's like a completely solid... If it was completely solid metal, I would assume it would weigh an awful lot more than what it does. So, I would have to say that there's some sort of compartment, or it's hollow, or there's something inside it. But again, that's the big mystery on our hands here, whether there's something actually inside this strange alien-looking cylinder.
I'll lift it up again and set it back down if I can. I might need 2 hands. Okay, I got 15.8. So
okay, so 15.8. Let's just skip forward. So he puts the object back down, and then we proceed to start having issues with the lights. in the previous video, whenever he walks into this small basement room and he starts to film the object with his camera, the lights start to flicker, and he suspects that maybe he is putting out some sort of frequency or vibration that's interfering with the light or the electrical system.
Close-up photos of the markings. And then hopefully one of you guys can decipher it. Okay guys, I'm going to take a...
You see how the lights were flickering? A lot of people are saying it's like SOS, or the object's trying to give out a message through the light flicking on and off. But I'm not sure if that's the case or not. Close-up
videos of these markings. Hopefully somebody can write it down. There goes my light. Somebody should write it down and try to decipher it. If it's a language, you know, or something. Maybe it's in Hebrew, because there's a star here. But I don't know what Hebrew even looks like, so I'm going to go close up, and I'm going to go around the whole thing. So I'm hoping somebody can write these down.
Okay, so let's just pause it there a minute. I mean, look at these mysterious markings here. I mean, it's very strange. I've never seen anything like it. I mean, like he said, it looks like Hebrew, but I wouldn't have a clue either. I have no idea what that language even looks like, or what these symbols could mean.
And give it to the world to know. Hopefully I can get it pretty even around the whole thing.
Yeah, I mean, it definitely looks alien in nature, but I mean, I mean, that's putting our tinfoil conspiracy hat on right there. So he's basically showing the object. The light proceeds to flash and break.
Now it's dark in here. This is where I get shot. This is where the thing just speeds off into my stomach, goes right through me, I can't see it, and I just die.
It turns into like a missile and just explodes him.
Well, I guess not. What, so if I get closer with a bulb that works, it just doesn't go out now? It's almost like something in the wire then. This is retarded.
Yeah, so the object seems to be interfering with either the electrical system or the light bulbs in general. Okay.
What do you think they mean?
So we've got these kind of like triangle shapes. We've got this big triangle here. We've got these two kind of lines. Then we've got this upside down triangles either side. Then we've got these mysterious markings around the edge. A lot of people are saying this guy could be into metalwork. He could have machined this himself. That's possibly a theory. He could be faking the whole thing. It's more than likely true that he is. But we're going to play along anyway. Okay, so he's showing the end of the object. Let's keep going forward a little bit.
Reversed on the other side. So right here, it's a triangle going this way. And on the other one, the triangle's pointing that way with the other triangle. See, the point of it's right here. And now the bottom of it is down there. So
it's basically replicated, the pattern is replicated on each end, but it's kind of like opposite, 180 degree opposite from each other, which is, I don't know if that has any significance again.
Let's see, I'll go get a magnet. We'll try magnets next and see what happens. Okay, unfortunately I don't have any neodymium magnets, but I do have a fridge magnet.
Okay, is it magnetic?
No magnet.
It's not magnetic.
Let's see, the whole thing is not... Right here it is magnetized. Right here.
Okay, it's magnetized on the end, but not in the center. But I mean, when you look at the end of it here, it looks to be a different type of metal that's kind of like welded together. Like this part of the object and then the end part looks completely different. It's like the texture of the material just looks completely different, and you can see where it's kind of been welded together there.
Yep.
So yeah, he basically just shows that the end of it is magnetized, whereas in the middle it's not.
Oh, wait. We're getting a tiny bit right in the middle.
I think that could just be static, or that could be static or something, or that could be the stickiness of the magnet, like the stickiness of the material, not the actual magnet itself.
A little bit more than just nothing. And of course it's getting a little ends. See?
Okay, so it's not sticking on the end.
Okay guys, tell me what you think. Get those markings. Get those markings deciphered. Use your skill.
So that's pretty much that long video there. I mean, like I said, there's not a whole lot that happens. He measures it, he weighs it, he does a close-up of the markings, and then he has a bit of an issue with the lights, and he tries to see if it's magnetized by using that small magnet. It seems that on one end, the magnet sticks, on the other end it doesn't, and then the rest of the main body of the object, it also doesn't really stick. He shows that it's sticking a little bit, but I don't think that's magnet. I think that's just the material itself kind of sticking to the metal. Maybe it's the temperature difference that's sticking the plastic or something. I'm not really sure, but it doesn't look like it's the magnet itself sticking in the middle of the object. But there we go, guys. There's a few different tests there. The length and how much it weighs. I mean, I don't know if you can decipher anything from that, but I think that will be it for today's video. I mean, just covering it because that was a 9-minute video, so I don't want the video to run too long. But I mean, looking at the object there, looking at the weight, the measurement, looking at some of the symbols, and whether it does in fact have any magnetized features. I mean, what do you think about the object? What do you think it could be? Do you think the guy faked it? Do you think it's actually some sort of alien technology? Whatever your thoughts are, jump into the comment section and do let me know what you think about this, guys. Would love to hear what you have to say. Thanks so much for being here as always and checking out this content. Much appreciated. Make sure you hit the like button before you leave. Consider becoming a subscriber as always if you haven't done so far. It goes a long way to supporting the content. And make sure you hit the notification button as well so you can stay up to date with all the latest content we have coming to the channel. And with that down, I will see you guys in the next video.